Hey everybody, and welcome back to Sip and Talk. Today we're gonna dive deep into something I've been seeing a lot online. Why do people in Taiwan love watching foreigners compliment Taiwan?
Yeah, like those videos where someone tries stinky tofu and they're like, whoa, this is amazing.
Exactly. It's like a whole genre of YouTube video at this point. But you know what's really interesting?
Yeah.
We've got 3 articles here suggesting it's way more than just entertainment. It's actually kind of tied to Taiwan's, old geopolitical situation.
Oh, yeah, that's fascinating stuff. And speaking of fascinating stuff, I think our listeners already know, but we've got the incredible expert speaker back with us.
And they've been poring over these articles, and they got some serious insights to share with us today. But first, I got to confess something.
What is it?
Well, you know how we talk about Taiwan a lot on the show?
We do, yeah. Quite a bit, actually.
Well, Sunny over here hasn't even been there yet.
Wait, are you?
Shame on you, Sunny. But I have been to Taiwan, and let me tell you, those scooter ninjas are no joke.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about those.
I almost got taken out by one,
Oh.
seriously. They're like silent assassins weaving through traffic. Should have filmed it, probably would have gone viral.
Yeah, definitely. Although, maybe not the foreigner compliments Taiwan kind of way, more like, help, I'm being chased by scooters.
Exactly. But hey, maybe that's your ticket to internet fame, Sunny. Just go to Taiwan, film yourself surviving the scooter apocalypse, and then throw in some compliments about how much you love the food.
Yeah.
Instant viral hit.
All right. Enough about the scooters. Let's get back to the heart of this deep dive. Why are these videos of foreigners praising Taiwan so popular?
Yeah, like what's the deal with that? Why do they resonate so much with Taiwanese viewers?
Okay, buckle up because we're about to talk about bullying. On an international scale...
Ooh, this is getting serious.
So think of it this way. Taiwan is like that kid in school who's constantly being picked on by the bigger, more popular kid, who in this case is China.
Ouch, that's rough.
Right. For decades, China's been trying to isolate Taiwan on the world stage. They pressure countries not to recognize Taiwan, bully companies into listing Taiwan as part of China, and they're constantly trying to undermine Taiwan's independence.
So like Taiwan's trying to exist, be its own thing, but it keeps getting pushed around.
Exactly. And our sources suggest that this kind of relentless pressure can create a real sense of identity anxiety. Imagine constantly being told, you're not good enough, you don't belong, you don't even deserve to exist as yourself. It can really mess with your self-esteem, make you crave validation from others.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that. I mean, not on a national level or anything, but like, haven't we all felt that way at some point? Like when you're trying to fit in, get people to notice you, and you just feel invisible.
Totally. Now, multiply that feeling by millions of people, and you start to understand why these videos of foreigners complimenting Taiwan can be so powerful.
Yeah, it's like someone finally sees you, acknowledges you, tells you you're awesome, especially when someone else is trying to make you feel small.
Exactly. It's a form of validation, and it taps into this psychological concept called compensation theory.
Okay, break that down for us. What's compensation theory?
Basically, it suggests that when people feel inadequate in one area, they may try to overcompensate in other areas. So in this case, the positive feedback from foreigners might be helping Taiwanese viewers balance out the negativity they experience from being marginalized on the world stage.
It's like if someone's constantly putting you down about your looks, you might overcompensate by working extra hard to be successful in your career or something.
That's a great example. And in the case of Taiwan, this constant pressure from China might be leading some people to seek validation and affirmation through these videos of foreigners expressing admiration for their culture, their food, their way of life.
So it's not just about the compliments themselves, it's about what those compliments represent.
Exactly. It's about feeling seen and appreciated by the world, especially when a powerful neighbor is trying to tell you that you don't matter.
It's like a virtual high five, like, hey, Taiwan, we see you, we love you, you're awesome.
Exactly. And that kind of validation can be incredibly powerful, especially when you're facing a lot of external pressure and negativity. And it's not just individual compliments either. There's a whole other layer to this that ties into social identity theory.
Ooh, another fancy theory. Lay it on me.
So imagine you're wearing your favorite team's jersey, and like when they win, you feel amazing, right? Like you were part of the victory even though you just sat on the couch eating chips.
Totally. It's like, we won, I'm the best, even though you had nothing to do with it.
Exactly. That's social identity theory in action. We get pride and self-esteem from the groups we belong to. Now apply that to Taiwan. If your nation is respected, it boosts your own sense of worth.
Makes sense. When your nation is constantly being disrespected.
Exactly. It can really chip away at that sense of self. So these videos, they're not just random praise. They're like, hey, world, look how cool Taiwan is. I'm part of that, so I'm cool too.
So it's like a counter-narrative to all the negativity China's putting out there.
You got it. The articles even mention Taiwanese people online saying that watching these videos feels like a slap in the face to China, like saying, nope, we're not going to be invisible, we're awesome, and the world is noticing.
That's so powerful. Okay, but hold on. Haven't we all seen those foreigner tries weird food videos that are just kind of for laughs? Are we seeing all these Taiwan compliments are this deep?
Well, not necessarily. Some are probably just lighthearted fun. But the ones that really resonate, the ones that go viral in Taiwan, there's often this genuine surprise, a sense of discovery that viewers latch onto.
Yeah, like it's not just, oh, this food is good. It's more like, whoa, I had no idea this existed, and it's amazing.
Right. And think about it. Taiwan has this incredibly rich culture, but it's often overshadowed by its much bigger neighbor. So when a foreigner's like, whoa, your night markets are mind-blowing, it's validating something Taiwanese people probably already know, but it's like hearing it for the first time again through someone else's eyes.
Okay, but where does that leave me, the Taiwan virgin over here?
Well, it's your time to shine. Imagine you in a night market, trying all that crazy food.
Almost getting run over by a scooter.
And then proclaiming your love for bubble tea to the world. Think of the views.
Tempting. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to face those scooter ninjas just yet. Seriously, though, what you're saying makes total sense. It's not just the compliments, it's the emotional reaction, the genuineness of it all.
Exactly. It's like a cultural exchange, a reminder that even in a world that can feel super divided, there's still room for connection and appreciation.
You know, it actually reminds me of a friend of ours, Micky. Though, fun fact, his YouTube channel has kind of taken a different turn lately.
Right.
Less travel, more music.
Music, like he's making music videos now.
Yep. He's actually a really talented musician. And while I miss his travel vlogs, I'm so stoked he's pursuing his passion.
Mickey's always reinventing himself.
It's Micky for ya. But, you know, this whole conversation has made me want to go back and watch some of his old Taiwan videos.
Me too. I bet he captured some of that magic we've been talking about.
I'm sure he did. And hey, maybe we can even get him on the show sometime. We could talk about his music, his travels.
But for now, we'll have to settle for reliving his Taiwan adventures through his old videos.
Totally. So if you're curious about Taiwan and want to see it through the eyes of someone who truly fell in love with the place, I highly recommend checking out Micky's channel, Mickytolife. You might have to scroll back a bit to find the travel stuff, but trust me, it's worth it.
It's like a virtual trip to Taiwan without the scooter ninjas.
Exactly. And who knows, maybe it'll even inspire you to book a real trip someday. But for now, let's get back to our deep dive. We were talking about how these videos of foreigners complimenting Taiwan can be seen as a form of resistance against China's attempts to isolate them.
Right. And one of the articles we read highlighted a really interesting point about the specific type of content that tends to resonate most with Taiwanese viewers.
So what kind of content really hits home with those Taiwanese viewers?
Well, the articles we read seem to point to the fact that it's not just any compliment, you know? It's really all about that genuine surprise and delight. Like, imagine someone trying bubble tea for the first time and their eyes light up like they've just won the lottery.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. It's like they're seeing Taiwan with fresh eyes, and that excitement, it's contagious.
Exactly. It's almost like they're saying, see, I told you this was amazing. It's like validating something that might be taken for granted or even overlooked because of, you know, all the negativity surrounding Taiwan's international status.
So it's not just like, oh, Taiwan is nice. It's more like, holy crap, Taiwan is amazing, and I can't believe I've been missing out on this.
Exactly. One of the articles even used the phrase cultural rediscovery. Like, these videos are helping Taiwanese people to see their own culture in this new light, you know, through the eyes of someone who's truly appreciating it for the first time.
And isn't it funny how food plays such a big role in this? I mean, there are a million videos out there of foreigners trying stinky tofu and just being blown away by it.
Well, yeah, food is such a powerful connection to culture. So when someone from a completely different background's like, this is the best thing I've ever tasted, it's like a validation of Taiwan's entire culinary tradition.
You'd like, see, we told you our food was awesome.
Exactly. And it goes beyond food too, you know?
Yeah.
There are videos of foreigners being amazed by everything from Taiwan's super efficient public transportation to like the friendliness of the locals.
Yeah, it's like they're uncovering all these hidden gems that Taiwanese people might just take for granted in their everyday lives.
Totally. And I think that's what makes these videos so powerful. They're this reminder that even in the face of so much adversity, Taiwan has so much to offer the world.
It's like a big virtual hug for Taiwan from, people all over the globe.
Exactly. And it's a reminder that no matter what challenges a nation faces, there's always something worth celebrating, something worth sharing with the world.
So to sum it all up, these videos of foreigners complimenting Taiwan are so much more than just entertainment. They're a way for Taiwanese people to feel seen, appreciated, and validated on this, global scale.
Yeah, and they really tap into some powerful psychological concepts like compensation theory and social identity theory that help to explain why these videos resonate so deeply with viewers.
It's like this fascinating intersection of culture, geopolitics, and the human need for, connection and belonging.
Absolutely. And it's also a reminder that even something as simple as a compliment can have a really profound impact, especially when it comes from someone outside of your own culture.
Well said. This has been such an insightful deep dive, wouldn't you say, Sunny?
Totally. And I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. Never underestimate the power of a genuine compliment.
Especially when it comes to stinky tofu. But on that note, we'd like to thank all of our amazing deep divers for joining us on this journey.
And if you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to check out some of the other episodes we've done on Taiwan. We've got everything from the history of bubble tea to the secrets of Taiwanese night markets.
And speaking of amazing things in Taiwan, don't forget to check out our friend Micky's YouTube channel, Mickytolife.
His older content is a treasure trove of Taiwan adventures.
Yeah, you might have to do a little digging to find those Taiwan gems amongst all the guitar solos, but trust us, it's worth it. Until next time, deep divers, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.